So my guitar goes into my wah-wah, into any number of boost pedals. This is an Octone. My friend of mine in New York City made this. It's a Boss distortion that he modded. And I don't really like distortion or fuzz, but you just need a good boost, you know. Like my friend said, I'm just looking for a good boost. You know, so it's a good boost. It's pretty transparent. And then I like delay, because I use 2 amps and it makes it more spacious. The way I do my amps is in the studio and on stage. I use 2 amps and hard pan them all the way left and right. And it's really cool because it leaves the whole center field of the sound spectrum for the drums, the vocals, and the bass, you know? And then just, bam, put me on either side and I'm straight. And then when you keep the delay in it, it really makes it spatial, you know? And we're always a little stage right heavy, because that's where I am, you know. So the delay is always on stage left. So it's like, shh. But this is a great pedal right here. Radial, they make some good stuff. And this is a tone bone switch bone. And this allows me to split my signal to the 2 amps, which can get really pretty tricky, man. Because for one thing, it gets noisy. This is a clean room. It has a ground lift. It really helps you with noise sometimes. But when you have 2 amps, you potentially get out of phase. It's great. So that is a great unit. And then another thing that's really important to me is that this has a mute. I can mute. And my tuner out here goes to the Peterson, so I can, you know, tune quietly while I'm singing or in between tunes. And I'm totally comfortable running through the Peterson, but this works better for me, just to be able to mute it at any time. But so that's my rig, and then I like Marshall Plexi reissues. They're all beat up, but they're all like 2000 era. A lot of them, most of the 2000. Just 50-watt Plexi stock. We put the tinfoil on it because Marshall does a real thing about radio stations. They really pick up a lot of radio stations. It's something about the aluminum foil just cuts it out. It looks kind of ghetto, but it really helps with radio stations. This, of course, down here is a blues breaker, and it works, but we're not using the head itself. It's our backup. But this is another 50-watt Plexi reissue that I put a master volume on, which is really groovy. I don't really like a super saturated sound. I like it to be pretty clean and pure. I'm blending the treble in. A little that'll do you. And it's not much different with the Black Crows. I have another tone bone that basically gives me 2 effects loops. So I literally run my guitar into the loop bone. That's the effects loop unit. Loop bone straight into the switch bone to the amps. So when everything's off, it's really a pretty clean signal just going straight into the amps. And but then I have a couple of effects loops built in with the loop bone that I use. But with the Crows, like here, my amps are about on for 2 or 3. You know, it's perfect. I don't see any point in being much louder than the drums. You know, I just like to keep it all balanced and don't use a lot of monitors. So with the Crows, it's a pretty loud situation.